Gave yourself a bit of a chance at the end there, David. Got within 6 points.
Yeah, we did. We did, mate, but we certainly come up with some pretty good errors.
Tough game to sit through.
It was because I know what the team's put in during the week, and I thought that commitment there in that first half there defensively. But as I said, you play one, play two errors there, putting pressure on your team. You know, it just makes it hard to fight back. 6-1 penalty count doesn't help. Wow.
Did that take a lot out of the blokes that first half? Had to do a lot more tackling?
Well, it was you know, our fault to put ourselves in that position. But you know, I still felt pretty confident that that our side, getting to the certain areas we needed to, that we could put some pressure on that side. But yeah, there was a little bit of a late fight back there, even a chance of maybe sort of squaring up there, but didn't happen.
David, did you think after the first 10 minutes you might get a bit of trouble because it's a woeful start with the way you started the game?
Look, it's defensively, I'd say no. Offensively, yes. You know, just as I said, those play one, play two sort of errors there when you return the ball back, and your team's got to get behind the ball. Definitely. So defensively, we held them out. I'd question their second try because one of my players there Croker got penalised for supposedly taking a player out. So I'd question that. It should have probably come in at 6-all. I'd say defensively, not bad for the possession that they had. 6-1 penalty count, but you know, I can't excuse those errors. You know, out in the sideline, you know, gee.
David, Shillington, obviously a pretty frustrating afternoon. All concerned.
Yeah, it was. It was a bit hard to assess now, I think, because we had a really good training week and we spoke about, you know, constructing our sets better and turning up for each other and putting in those little one percenters and there's a lot of really good efforts out there. Milne tapped the ball over the edge to save a try, and Fenso knocked the ball out of his hand to save a try. So there was some massive efforts there. We turned up for each other plenty of times, but then, you know, too many other times we come up with an error and play one or two or ball in a touch or something, and it's pretty hard to stay in the game when you do that sort of stuff.
Dave, you had a bit of success with the high ball against Rankin. Was that a pre-game tactic, or was that something that just happened during the game?
You know, again, all teams you have a look at, you know, areas there you can maybe expose, but we did get a result. Probably couldn't get another one on that spot. You know, it would have been nice. But yeah, we did get a bit of a result there.
Was it something that you asked for more of during the second half? Because it was working for you the first half, putting it high.
Look, I think if you plan for it and it works, there's no need to go away from it. You know, get an opportunity, but I think we found it hard with that energy taken out of us in that first half and some, again, second half, some play one, play two errors that I think we found it hard to support. You know, again, we were a little bit one out and they were putting numbers into the tackle there pretty easy, but yeah, didn't help us.
Dave, both sides are short on fit players. Does that have an impact late in the year on the standard, do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to. I'm not sure of the standard, but look, I lost, you know, Danny Gallier, lost Mickey Picker. You know, I think both teams, but we're definitely bare bones. You know, and I think when you talk about some of the standards, sometimes that probably drops. You know, and whether you're carrying injuries. You know, I've always said, you know, as a player, you probably should be carrying a few injuries at this time of the season, but. You know, again, Danny Gallier off, it changes your rotation on your bench. I thought we got through that okay, put us in a situation. But, again, if we keep putting pressure on ourselves there with those early errors.
What's the drama with those boys, Danny and Mick?
He got a fair poke in the eye, so he wasn't able to get back out. And then I had to make a change at half-time there straight away, which I wasn't planning on. With Mick Picker. He copped a nasty knock, played the rest of the first half and then didn't really, it was a fair cut, so he had to get stitched at half time and Tungy jumped on the field.
Given the two sides' position on the ladder, it almost looked like a game that neither wanted to lose as opposed to both sides wanted to win. Is that something that you can put down to that decision making? Some of those decision making errors.
Oh, yeah, no, some of them I can't. No way.
What about Shawnee Fenson tonight? What can you say about his effort? Sitting nearly 60 tackles out there tonight.
Oh, that's Shawnee Fenson. You know, he just doesn't stop working. You know, he does a lot for the team, both obviously offence and defence, and I think the tackles now he's, I don't know if he was 60 odd tackles off the record. I think be pretty close there, the record for the most tackles in the Raiders. But gee, I'd like to think that we weren't sort of going for that, mate. To be honest, you know, it means we're obviously getting in a position there to winning games and complete sets.
Thanks, boys. Donnie, you go back to the mass. Spiro's